every act of racism and expressions of systemic racism are disgraceful. We've seen, I mentioned it earlier about systemic racism in the healthcare system. Indigenous communities, while it was a shock to Canadians across the country earlier on in the year, and these images continue to be a shock, it wasn't a surprise to Indigenous people because they continue to experience it. It's a lived experience for many people that have had negative interactions. And I would stress to say that these are situations where people at their most vulnerable, where their physical integrity is compromised, whether it's at the hands of a police officer that are supposed to protect them, or whether it's at the hands of a healthcare person, whether it's a doctor or a nurse or paramedic. Instances of racism in these situations and systemic racism can kill. And this is a reform that we've undertaken to do. You read it as I did in the throne speech, and we will continue to do it. Continue to hold those who serve and protect Canadians to account. Making sure that we reform the RCMP when it comes to our jurisdiction, ensuring that Indigenous communities have police services that are an essential service. And I look forward to working with Minister Blair to ensure that gets done. I can't exclude that these events will occur again. There's a lot of work to be done in the police service systems in this country, and we'll continue to do so. Anytime you see these events, and I'm someone who does believe in independent reviews of facts, we do need to get to the bottom of these things. But as you mentioned, it further undermines the trust that Indigenous communities in particular find is still quite thin with respect to our police services.